I'd like to begin by acknowledging the UNE people who are the traditional custodians on the land where we meet today. And we share the caring of this country with the Gumbanga, Dungari and Commemorated people. Let us pay respect to the elders past and present of those nations, and I extend that same respect to each of you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Colin. So I've been asked to say a few words about Sorry Day and the Sorry Tree here. So this morning we gather for National Sorry Day. This is a date that we remember and acknowledge the mistreatment and trauma of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who were forcibly removed from their families and communities, the stolen generations. Today is a day to acknowledge the strength of our stolen generation survivors and reflect on how we all can play a part in the healing process for our people and our nation. So it is no accident that Sorry Day marks the start of National Reconciliation Week. This is the third year that we have hosted the Sorry Tree ceremony here at UNE, and this year we have collected colourful hands from schools right across Armidale and across the Armidale UNE community. These hands will serve as a visible commitment to reconciliation by us all. To say a few more words, I would now like to introduce Deputy Vice-Chancellor Mike Wilmore to say a few words on behalf of the UNE Executive.
Well, welcome everybody, and I'd like to add to Uncle Colin's welcome by saying that on behalf of the University of New England and on behalf of the executive of the university, I acknowledge that today's event is being held on UNE land. As Uncle Collins noted, the UNE people share the caring of this land with the Gumbanga, Gamilaroi and Dungari people, and we acknowledge that we're on the unceded land of the UNE people, and we pay our respects to the UNE people, and in particular we pay our respects to elders of the UNE nation, past and present. And I'd in particular like to extend my welcome on behalf of the university to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who are with us today. As Sam has said, we've gathered today for an event which is a sad day, because it's a day in which we have to say sorry. We have to say sorry for the incredible injustices that were committed by many people, many individuals, and unfortunately by many institutions here in Australia. Injustices that were carried out to many thousands of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, people that we know today as the stolen generation. And it is entirely appropriate that we spend a day every year saying sorry for that and reflecting on what we need to learn today, what our generation needs to learn from that sad and dreadful history. And so I'd like to, just on behalf of the University of New England, say that we are truly sorry for what happened. We're sorry for anything that the university may have done to be culpable in any way for those events, and we do commit ourselves as a university, quite appropriately because we are a place of learning and a place of knowledge. We commit ourselves to understanding what happened and to making sure that we do our bit to make sure that such dreadful activities and such dreadful injustices do not happen again. We have a tree here, the Sorry Tree, erected to make very visible our commitment to reconciliation and make very visible our commitment to saying sorry. So if you haven't done so already, please do get one of the hands from inside there and write your own message, decorate it in the way that you think is appropriate, and add your hand to the tree so that anybody over the next week, over the course of Reconciliation Week, anybody who walks past that tree, their eye is drawn to it. They will come, they will look at those messages that you've put onto the tree, and they will have a moment of reflection on everything that we need to consider as part of Sorry Day and as part of National Reconciliation Week. Because the other way that we can join together to reflect on the important messages that are being conveyed to us through Reconciliation Week and through the events of National Sorry Day is to do what we do in Armidale every year now, in memory of the events of 1996, when Reconciliation Week was first launched, and many hundreds of thousands of people joined together to walk across Sydney Harbour Bridge. We do the same every year now, so please do join the community this Sunday at 12 o'clock when we come together and we walk across the Stevens Bridge near the Armidale Information Centre, and again have a moment to come together as a community to reflect on all of the things that we need to consider when we think about reconciliation and when we think about what we are doing today on National Sorry Day. UNE is very proud to be supporting National Reconciliation Week activities. We'll be holding our own additional activities on Thursday in the coming week at 12 p.m, when you're invited to join again the university community, staff and students together on the corner of Elm Avenue and Trevenna Road, where there'll be the Sea of Hands. So taking some of these hands that are a visible reminder of everything we need to consider when we think about reconciliation and National Sorry Day, creating a very vivid memorial and a way of remembering Sorry Day and everything that we need to consider around reconciliation. So please, if you are able to do so, join us again on Thursday. I have to say, unfortunately, I will be an apology on that day, so I'm sorry I won't be able to join everybody on Thursday in the coming week for that event. So please do come forward if you've not done so already, and please place your own hand on the Sorry Day commemoration tree. And thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts at UNE for coming out today here in Ingrid Moses Courtyard to join in the events of National Sorry Day. We are very pleased to see you here, and once again on behalf of the university I would just like to say the university is truly sorry. Thank you.